Hello, I'm Mrs. Faber, and I'm going to read to you from 101 Ways to Bug Your Teacher. Chapter 1. Here it is, gang, I announced, plucking a cloth-covered tray onto my school desk. Behold and be dazzled, our history project. I whisked off the cloth, swirling it like a bullfighter's cape. The 4 other members of my 7th grade work group gazed with eager eyes. Then their foreheads wrinkled, and their mouths dropped open. On the tray sat a mini cooler, a box of salt, a roll of bandages, and a chicken, Goldie said. Our group project on ancient Egyptian culture is a chicken, a 4 1/4 pound chicken, to be exact, my best friend Hiccup announced, reading the label on the plastic wrapper, with giblets. This is not a history project, insisted Pierre. It is dinner. A little wine, a few mushrooms, simmer 40 minutes, and voila! You really laid an egg this time, Sneeze, Ace said. A chicken? Goldie repeated. She flipped a hunk of golden hair over one shoulder and peered around the classroom. Students sat clumped in busy groups of 5, shoulders hunched, heads bent, voices a low buzz. I don't get it. None of the other groups have a chicken. This isn't any chicken, I defended. At least it won't be when we're finished with it. Are you going to bring it back to life? Beware, it's Frankenchick. Walk! Hands tucked under her armpits, Goldie strutted and flapped, head pecking at invisible feed. Pierre laughed so hard, his beret fell off. Ace arched an eyebrow, which for anyone else would have been like pounding the desk in hysterics. Several kids in other groups chortled. Group number 2. The smoldering voice scorched the room into silence. I found Fierce, our world history teacher, regarding us with a look that ran goose blisters down my spine. She rose to her full 4 feet 11 inches, tugged at her buttoned navy blue blazer. The kids who chortled now cringed. No one at Jefferson Middle School had ever seen Fierce, a.k.a. Miss Pierce, get mad. No one wanted to. With that red hair flowing like lava and her ready-to-erupt tone, Fierce in miffed mode was dangerous enough. Group 2, is there a problem? Fierce asked. No problem, I said. Everything's under control. Then I suggest you sit and work quietly, unless you'd prefer the death roll. Our class gave a collective shudder. The death roll was Fierce's idea of classroom management. If she caught you passing notes or whispering to your neighbor, you had to roll the dice kept in a box, marked with a skull and crossbones, on her desk. Then you matched the number with its mate on the death roll chart. There were 12 numbers in all, each describing different disciplinary actions. No simple detentions or demerits for Fierce. Her punishments were horrible things, embarrassing things. I'd rather be slathered in honey and staked to an anthill things. No, I repeated. We can work without the death roll, can't we, guys? Goldie, Pierre, and Hiccup bobbed their heads. I nudged Ace, who plucked an imaginary thread from his shirt and shrugged. Very well. With a last searing gaze, Fierce continued grading papers. If you'd like to know how this story ends and all about these characters, you'll need to check out this book.